there's 5 subs. They've got 9 players on the bench. Am I right?
Yes.
And even though you have 5 substitutions to make, you only have 3 opportunities to make them. So whether you go 2-2-1 or you make, I don't know, they're not actually doing 5 breaks to do the 5 substitutions. You're only given 3 opportunities. Of course, you can do them at halftime as well. Personally, I'm a fan of it. I think it stops time wasting. If there was 5 opportunities to make the substitutions,
that'll be 10 opportunities then.
yeah, exactly. So I think it's a good way to get the ball rolling. As we talked about before on the show, we said these players aren't going to be match fit. They're going to be jumping in, starting the league up again. So it's a good idea to bring on these extra substitutions. Do you boys have anything to add to that?
No, I agree. I think we've mentioned it many times on the podcast before that if these players are going to come back from such a lengthy break, that injuries are going to happen, all these issues are going to happen. You're fitting how many games? I think it's 10 weeks worth, or no, 9 games in the matter of 6 weeks or 7 weeks or something like that. And in the midst of all that, you still have the big teams that are still doing Champions League or Europa League and all that type of stuff. You still have also FA Cup to finish off as well. So, look, it's all positive. I don't think anyone can find a negative for all these types of news. What I did like was how they still kept it at 3 opportunities, because you don't want people having 5 subs all happening in 90+3 every single time that the ball's coming out. So it is quite good. But yeah, no complaints from me. What about you, Holmes?
No complaints, man. I like it. Like I said, if it was 5 opportunities, that's 10. Yeah, no, I like the 3 opportunities and make 5 subs. Sure,
Keep the game going.
Yeah, keeps the game going. You don't want to make 10 bloody substitutes from both teams equally, and then it'll just kill the momentum of the game. So no complaints here, man.
I'm going to throw a curveball actually at our guest. Joey, do you see this rule is there potential for this rule to stick around maybe even after all this coronavirus stuff ends, to keep 5 subs? Do you see UEFA or FIFA taking this rule on?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I do like it. I do like it a lot. Because, like I was saying, it keeps players more fresh, so you will see a lot more entertaining football. Fatih, he brought it up he brought it up before. Having 5 subs, it seems pretty good to me. We have fresher players. Everyone's going to be fighting now because you get a second chance to go back on if you do come off as well. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot, especially and having the 9 on the bench as well. Pretty good.
Also, the massive thing about all this type of stuff is, if for certain aspects and certain teams, you can actually put certain youngsters on the bench. Do you know what I mean? You know how we're always capped at certain, and then someone always just misses the cut.
Mm-hmm.
With certain teams, especially the ones that don't have that much depth on, you can start to maybe boost some youngsters that you didn't know that had that type of capability to play in the Premier League or something or they didn't have a chance to play besides FA Cup or Carling Cup or something like that. So it is pretty good that they have extended the bench and just give pretty much everyone a go, and all positive from everyone around pretty much football and Premier League. So